Nezo, and I just happen to have a world record. And that is having the ugliest farm in Minecraft. Like, look at this sugarcane farm. It's terrible. I'm lost. Help! It looks horrendous. But unfortunately, I'm gonna get rid of that title by building a majestic castle right on top of it. Welcome back to Survival Reorigin. And today, to celebrate the 10th episode in the series, I'm gonna do something that I've never done in Minecraft before. So let's start, since I'd love to hear your opinion in the comment section. Whoa, an iron skeleton? He's stuck now, but he doesn't have a helmet. Another creature for my collection. Before doing anything, I need to come to my base, because I have the magic beacon, and I can get tons of rock really quickly. What the fuck? Do you use hacks, Nezo? I'm gonna spend some time mining for some more rock and stone. That should be more than enough. I'm taking the beacon and leave it over here. The objective with all these rocks? To build a massive mountain in this area. So you have an idea. It's gonna look sort of like this one, but less green. So I'm gonna start by marking the elevated part. As you can see, first we have to mark the area. The only problem is that this project is insanely big. So far, I've played over 750 days, and I've placed more than 19,000 blocks. And towards the end, we'll see just how much dirt we used for this mountain. Since I ran out of materials, I decided to get rid of everything under the mountain. It's also really important to light up the whole zone so that enemies can't appear. Not good. After this, we just start placing a ton of dirt. Well, I'm not really sure what to do with this. This is my first time making a mountain, so who knows? Maybe I just start filling it up? To make the entire mountain, we used over 25,000 blocks and more than 4 hours of non-stop work. So no, it wasn't fun. But the end result? Wow, it was worth it. Much better. We've raised the entire area, and now we have tons of space to build our new castle on. That's it. Before I forget, or before I get lazy, I'm gonna improve the walls so that it's not so plain and, well, ugly. For that, let's go to the wool farm and take all of the light gray wool. Stop maying! And people still say this farm isn't worth it? I take some stone and some concrete. So let's start. An important change to the... what is that block? What is it doing? A major improvement, if I must say. Comparing it to before, I think the mountain just looks a lot better. But we still have the same problem as ever, and those are the enemies. So we're gonna place tons of little lights all around the area to avoid enemies spawning. I don't want a ninja creeper. And now the top part looks a little empty. But with the power of editing, like, wow, it looks so spectacular in the video. But who builds it? Everyone always asks, how did you do it, Nezo? But nobody ever asks, how are you doing, Nezo? Ta-da! The shape of the castle is gonna be a few buildings with a garden in the middle. But this building worries me a little bit. Since it's diagonal, it could look a little weird. You really thought that the castle is just gonna appear out of nowhere, right? No! What are you thinking? We need to build it, buddy. Let's take some mud and jungle wood. Gonna need to clear this out. It's gonna hurt, but I need all of the wheat. It hurts. My wheat field. Why? We're also gonna use granite. Let's start building. The corners will have granite and fill up the rest with mud. Alternate blocks in the corners and fill up the rest of the walls with mud. Seriously, I ran out of mud and tons of deep slate. We'll use deep slate tiles for the roof. And honestly, I never thought a house made of mud was gonna look so good. Yeah, no, but it has potential. I think it's missing the thing. Adding some dark doors with some trapdoors, some windows right on the roof will make an interesting window. Iron bars, and there we go. But I'm still missing something. Some brick blocks, followed by acacia rods. Look at that. We place some more iron bars, and we repeat the same thing on the other side. Only with this, the building looks a lot better. I think we're gonna make another building similar to this one right over here. what the building looks like. And on this side, I wanted to have more of a church vibe. Also over here where we're missing blocks is because I was planning on making a really tall tower in the middle. There really is no reason to, but I might as well do it right. And I think it will be a really good idea if we start building the tower now. That way it doesn't look so weird. And for that, we're gonna need concrete, which we can get using this very lab machine. Why concrete, calcite, diorite, and we're gonna build. I'd like the base to have more grayish tones that slowly start to transition into lighter colors, up to the top part which is completely white. There we go. I think it looks so much better. Hey, and you? Where are you going? This is my house. He wants to steal my house. Well, now it's time to worry over the details that this tower could have. But I'm really happy because we already have a third of the castle built. All that's missing is... yeah, the inside. Slab over here, trapdoor, trapdoor. We're gonna make a hole, glass panels. We got 1, 2 trapdoors, open trapdoors. Looks magical, I like it. On this side, something different, since we'll make a balcony. Just like this, it looks nice. A little wizardy, but on the other side, we'll do the exact same thing, but we'll use fences instead. This is the result. I don't think I'm gonna change the tower anymore. I think it's detailed enough. Go away! If there's a rule that every castle follows, is to have a curtain wall. And doesn't have one. We can use andesite, loads of deep slate, you already know why, stone, and off to the mines. Seriously, why do I never have the materials that I need? To get just a little bit more of... oh my beacon. Okay, I think I'll just have to get it the regular way. So slow! The first step is to build a gate, followed up by some walls made of tough blocks, andesite, and stone. Something simple. I don't want to go crazy. I'm also gonna use deep slate, in hopes of making the wall look a lot more detailed. And also these little areas that I don't know the name of, but every castle has them, which were used as a lookout for archers. So this is what it looks like, but it doesn't really make sense unless I give it a gate. That looks a lot better. Using white concrete, the diorite, and I don't have calcite. Oh, really again? Well, I have to look for geodes. Why is it never easy? What is this? Ooh, a chest. All right. Well, nice. Okay. What do you think? Should we go in or is it too risky? I'll read the comments. I hope this is enough. All right, well, let's build over here another tower. Similar to the other one, but the base of this one is gonna be a lot wider. As you can see, the first tower has a completely gray base. Small windows, a roof made of dark oak, also quite a bit of deep slate, and that will give us a row of oak. Tower finished, and it honestly looks really good. And now with the power of editing, wow! The power of editing. But surprise, it didn't build itself. Let's quickly go to the end, where we're going to repair all of our tools. You guys miss a lot of these trips, and it's the real reason why the episode takes so long. So if you like it, support the content. Let's go! Now something different, for which we'll need different materials. Like for example, black stone. I think this will be more than enough. It's gonna be a little hard to build because of the structure, but it's not the worst thing ever. For the base of the library, we're gonna use all of the black stone that we just got. I want it to be a very dark building, to contrast the colors of the others. Which is why we'll combine the black stone with mud. And lastly, we'll combine all of this with deep slate, which will make it look like a gray gradient. For now, this is the result. And now, I need more deep slate. We continue. Beep boop, beep boop. It's been over 40 days in Minecraft, and the castle is almost ready. So now I'm gonna use a nether block, the green block, along with prismarine. It looks great. I love the colors. Now we just need to focus on decorating these parts. So on the front, we'll combine pink and green panels to make this, and the same on the other side. Also over here, we'll build some pillars that are used to hold up the building. That's the idea. Right over here, I've already marked the window, so it's easy to copy on the other side. Some more windows over here. It's starting to look fantastic. In case you're wondering why there's in the window here, well, it's actually really simple. Over here, we're gonna make a mini tower, and so they're not all the same, we'll use more brownish colors. Granite, jungle wood, combined with mud blocks, we'll get an unusual tower. Compared to the other towers, for this one we'll use deep slate tiles, which are darker. That way it'll look a lot different from the others. I really like the tower. And so it's not isolated from the rest of the buildings, I'm gonna make a small bridge that connects to the library. We give it a bit of decoration with staircase, and right underneath, a pillar to hold it up. Wow, look at the castle, it looks so cool! What do you guys think of it so far? Considering I've never built a castle, I'm really happy with it. Before continuing with the next building over here, that's gonna be my favorite. I'm gonna make this area pretty, getting rid of all of the dirt blocks to replace it with a more interesting block. Now they're just a massive hole. Whoa, 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 the difference. The ground looks so much better. Now to finish off the front part, maybe we should build some sort of shed over here? More or less this size, because in the middle I have way too much space. And since I don't know how to decorate this, I think a shed will look pretty good here. Jungle doors and the mangrove roof. I don't think it looks bad at all. Now it's time for the final part of the castle. And that will be the tower that goes right over here. Since the tower is going to be square shaped, I like it to look a little different from the others. Which is why for the base we're going to use tuff and cobblestone. And then afterwards have it transition to andesite. This tower is going to be the most important one of them all. Which means it needs to look immaculate. For that, we'll be making an incredible rooftop completed with deep slate, accompanied by 4 other towers made of mangrove wood, jungle and mud, which results in a beautiful combo and a lovely sight. And each one will be crowned by a mini tower made of dark wood. And now look at that! This is what it looks like on the inside and whew! Aside from being really tall, which will almost instantly grab your attention from any point in the village, I must remind everyone who's king. You, peasant, you know the king is right? Right? It's tax day, give me your gold. The audacity. To give it a little bit more detail, I'll make a window over here and the main door over here. Yeah, I think I like it. This is what the castle looks like now, and it's honestly amazing. I just need to put some doors over here. And well, for the most part, I think the castle's pretty much done. I don't really see any empty spots, so I guess it's done, right? So I guess I'll just make a path. Now that the path is finished, we're only missing one thing, and that's because I know what I'm gonna do. And no, don't worry, I'm not gonna leave it till the next episode. We'll put some logs over here, smooth, with a no block on top. The fence is underneath, with a target block on top, and the head that we want, putting levers on the side so they can say hello. And now we have target dummies. Just gonna put a support block with 2 fences on top. We'll make a small roof and repeat with a different color. This way we have a little stall. I'm thinking we put this on the floor. Alright, let's test. After 50 days of work in Minecraft, and after having used a mere 58,000 blocks in the entire castle, we can proudly say that I no longer have the world record of the ugliest farm in all of Minecraft. In its spot, we have this incredible castle. For it being the first castle that I've ever made, I think I did a great job. What do you guys think? Also, I want to know, what exactly do I do with the buildings? Because, yeah, it's empty. With nothing more to say, I hope you really liked this video, and bye-bye!